welcome to the second challenge of the Homeroom Hustle, the game show edition. I'm Caroline, and this is Chloe, and we're from the Stuco Events team. Welcome you to this second challenge.
Let's have a look at our representatives. On our first table, we have year 10 with representatives Kenzo and Benji. On our second table, we have year 11 with representatives Pilar and Jimmy.
Yeah.
On our third table, we have our wonderful year 12 with our representatives Athan and John.
Yeah.
And on our last table, we have year 13 with our representatives Tolga and Lucas.
Woo. Now, I think when I say I'm ready, I speak for all of us. So, I've already explained the rules to all of the participants here. Just be reminded to keep your hands behind your back before hitting the buzzers. Okay, so I think we're ready to move on to our first question. And are you ready?
Yeah.
More energy, guys. Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah.
So the first question is, what is the height of a regular basketball hoop? Year 12.
3 meters.
Sorry?
3 meters.
Caroline, we have 3 meters. Is that correct?
And that is correct. 1 point for year 12.
On to our next question. So, for all the biologists in the room, the carbohydrate group of foods is composed of which 3 elements?
Year 12 again.
Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen.
Carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen. Is that correct, Chloe?
I do believe it is. Let me check. And it is correct. Another point.
You're on fire. Okay, moving on to the next question. Keep calm and carry on is the slogan of which nation?
God, I'm sure 12 is on fire.
The UK.
That is correct. Another point for year 12.
Guys, come on, wake up a little. And our next question. What is the capital city of Canada? And that is year 12 again.
Ottawa.
Ottawa, is that correct?
That is correct.
Another point. Damn, okay. Well, moving on to question 5. This is there for all the physicists in the room. What orbits a solar system?
Year 12 again.
A planet.
A planet. The answer was a planet, Caroline.
That is incorrect. I'm sorry.
Jimmy.
Asteroid belt.
Asteroid belt?
That is incorrect as well. At least not the answer that we're looking for.
This is a bit of a trick question, guys. So really, Jimmy.
Oort cloud.
Not the answer we're looking for.
Come on, year 10, year 12, year 13. Any proposition?
No. Okay.
A sun? I don't know.
That is
incorrect. Well, unfortunately, the answer we were looking for was nothing.
That was a trick question, guys.
Okay, moving on to your next question.
So, question 6. What is a group of frogs called? Ooh, that is year 10. Finally.
I forgot.
Oh. You have 10 seconds. I think, come on, try to think of it.
No, I forgot.
I think that's 10 seconds up, right? 10 seconds, yeah.
Okay, does anybody else have any guesses? You can just guess. You could try. No harm in guessing.
Year 12.
A herd.
That is
incorrect.
Pilar, year 11.
A troop?
That is incorrect. Should we give a hint or should we?
I think we should move on to the next question. Unless year 13 also has an answer.
No answer? Well,
okay.
A group of frogs, ladies and gentlemen, is actually called an army.
Okay, so moving on to the next question. What is the largest desert in the world?
I can't choose whether that was year 10 or year 11.
I say it was year 11.
We say year 11?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Is it Antarctica?
That is correct.
Congratulations. Antarctica is the largest desert in the world. Moving on to our 8th question. For, again, all the physicists in the room, and that is quite unfortunate. Which planet has the strongest gravitational force?
In year 12.
Jupiter.
Jupiter, is that correct, Chloe?
I do believe so. My physics isn't great, but that is correct. Congratulations.
All right. So I think year 12 is really on fire tonight. Let's see if they can get this one. Name 3 of the founding fathers of America. I'm going to give that to the year 10 over there.
Benjamin Franklin.
Benjamin Franklin was his first answer.
You need 2 more names.
Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham Lincoln is the second answer, and third.
Washington? George Washington? I'm not sure.
And so we had Abraham Lincoln, George Washington, and I forgot.
Ben Franklin.
Ben Franklin.
Ben
Two of those were correct. It was Benjamin Franklin and George Washington. Unfortunately, Abraham Lincoln wasn't one of them. If any of the other guesses, any of their teams, go for it.
Thomas Jefferson.
That is correct.
Oh my gosh.
That's 2 points for year 10 and 1 point for year 12.
So, question 10 was, I think this was a pretty traumatizing date for most of us, but what was the date when Switzerland announced that schools were switching to online school? Year 11, Pilar.
March 13th,
What year?
2020.
Congratulations, that is the correct answer. March 13th, 2020.
Year 13, I think you ought to step up your game.
You guys are embarrassing your year a little here.
Okay, so moving on to the next question. What is the highest grossing film of all time?
That is year 12 again.
Avengers Endgame.
That is correct. 1 point for year 12.
On to question 12. Who is or what is the most followed account on Instagram?
Year 13.
The official Instagram account.
The official Instagram account?
That is correct.
Woo! 1 point for year 13. Okay, so moving on to question 13. What was Twitter originally called?
This one's a bit of a difficult one, actually. What was Twitter's original name? I'm going to give you guys a little hint. So it was inspired by the social media platform called Flickr.
Year 12.
Is it just Twitter but without the E?
So close. Very close. I should give a hint to all of you guys.
I should give a hint to you guys. So it was, he said Twitter without the E. And that is incredibly close.
Does any other years have any answers?
Year 10.
Twitter with one T.
That is incorrect,
incorrect.
Unfortunately.
Keep thinking spelling, guys. So
Remember,
Twitter-
it's without the E as well. Go for it.
Twit.
Twit
Unfortunately,
is
that is also incorrect.
Year 11.
Twitter without an E and then a Z at the end.
That is unfortunately incorrect.
Twitters.
Year 12 again.
Was it like TWTR?
Oh, so close.
So close.
Come on,
close.
year 13, you had so many hints. That is
Year 11.
Was it TWTTR?
That is correct! 1 point for year 11.
on to our next question. How many cards are there in a deck of Uno? So remember your answers because the closest answer wins this one.
Okay, so year 13 first.
56.
56.
Who's next? Year 10.
52, like a deck of cards.
52.
Here, who's next?
108.
The answer over here, and who's last? Year 11?
63.
60.
And who was the closest, Chloe?
Well, the original answer is 112. So year 12 is the closest answer.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Another point for year 12.
Thank you. You guys stand no chance. That's all I have to say.
Okay, so moving on to this question. Again, try and name as many as you can, and the team that names the most gets the most points. In 2020, what was the most common boys and girls name? You get 1 point for each name. Year 13.
John.
Was John on the list?
John was unfortunately not on the list. Do you also have a girl's name, possibly? Sorry, first year 13 for a girl's name.
Jane.
That was not.
That was also incorrect. Jane was, thankfully, not one of the most popular
I
names.
think year 12 was next. So year 12, what are your guesses?
James.
That was one name on the list. Good job. 1 point for year 12.
Do we have a girl's name? 10.
Amelia.
Amelia was unfortunately not on the list. It was something similar to that, though.
And Pilar, year 11.
For girls, was it Sophia?
Yes, Sophia was
That
on the
is
list
good.
as well. Good job. So 1 point for year 12 and 1 point for year 11.
Now, we're on to my favorite question, and if you guys cannot get this within the first second, I will be extremely disappointed. So, this is a Guess the Song, and you have to name the artist and the name of the song for the point.
Listen carefully.
Oh, that is year 12.
The artist is Panic at the Disco, and the song is called
5, 4, 3, 2.
High Hopes.
Oh, nice.
Panic at the
Congratulations.
Disco, High
High
Hopes.
Hopes. That is correct. That took you guys too long. I'm quite disappointed.
All right. Well, I think that was our last question. No?
No.
Okay, never mind. Well, then moving on to the next question. Who is the president of the Swiss Confederation? This is a tricky one.
Ooh,
Year
year
10.
10.
Isn't it like something you? I'm not sure. You.
You're very
Honestly,
close.
I'm debating giving that to him. Should we just?
Well, try for the last name. Try for the last name.
Guillaume and then something with a B.
That is
Close. The
close,
other one.
but incorrect. Do we not have any Swiss citizens here? No.
All right. Well, I say let's give them a
Let's give that to
point.
him.
The actual
They were
name was
closest.
Guy Parmelin.
So, our next question, question 18, is for those who actually have a Netflix account and who are on it 24/7. Excuse me. Should we disqualify them for that question?
Yeah, I think you guys aren't allowed to hit the buzzer anymore for the next 5 questions.
So, what was the most watched show on Netflix in 2020? Year 10. Year 10, what is your answer?
Modern Family. I don't know.
Modern Family? That is unfortunately incorrect. Who's next? Year 12.
Was it La Casa de Papel?
Yes, actually, that is correct.
One another point for year 12.
All I have to say is the first season is the only good season. Anyways, Caroline.
Okay, so moving on to the next question. What was the #1 album of 2020?
This one I actually doubt anyone is gonna get, and if you do, I'll be very impressed. Honestly, if you can get only the artist, I will definitely be impressed by that. So #1 album and obviously the artist from 2020.
Go for it.
Whatever Ariana Grande's album was, I don't know the name.
That is very offensive, but that is incorrect. Any others? Think of songs that play on the radio non-stop and they just get so annoying that you can't listen to them anymore.
Wait,
Come
are
on.
we
Go for
supposed
your
to?
10.
I don't
No,
know.
you guys aren't disqualified.
Oh, we're not.
I don't know, something from Billie Eilish maybe?
That is
Unfortunately, that's
incorrect.
incorrect. It is getting closer.
Should I give a song from the
I
album?
think you should
maybe?
give a song. Sing it for us, Chloe.
I'm not gonna sing today, unfortunately. Oh,
Okay.
actually, we're gonna move on to the last question because we're running out of time. And so the answer was
Do you even know an uninspired from Louis Capaldi?
Louis Capaldi.
Okay, so our final question, Chloe.
Our final question is: when was the first iPhone released? That was year 10 by a landslide.
2005 or 2006, I'm not sure.
We have to take first answer, and both of those were unfortunately incorrect.
Year 11.
2008.
Oh, so close. Year 12.
2007.
2007 is correct.
Good job, year 12.
So we are now going to discuss with our scorekeepers, even though I think we know who won this one. So do you guys want to come on up?
Good job, everyone.
We would just like to say well done to all the participants. You all did very well today. And in 4th place, we have your 13 with 1 point. In 3rd place, we have your 10 with 3 points.
And now we're going to announce first place right away between year 11 and year 12. And I think we know what the answer is. But could we have a drum roll, please, just for the sake of it? And year 12 is the winner with 12 points. Congratulations, guys, and a huge congratulations to
Good
year
job,
11
year
as
12.
well.
Good job, all of you.
In second.
So thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate it. And thank you guys for your participation in this challenge. It took a while to get all of you guys here, but it worked in the end. And all of the points will be added to the current scoreboards, although we can tell you now that year 12 is still in the lead. So thank you guys. And we hope you guys have a great morning, and thank you so much for watching.
Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.